so much stuff. Let's do this first.
A Canadian parliamentarian is apologizing after a standing ovation was given to a 98-year-old veteran allegedly belonging to a...
Not allegedly. Hold on.
He fought with the Nazis.
Not just the Nazis. The Waffen SS. This guy was a super Nazi. If you know, a super Nazi.
Allegedly.
I have been laughing at this so hard.
Allegedly.
Look, Mersh, here's the thing.
What do you mean? I've been laughing at this so hard for like a year or two now because we've literally been fighting with Nazis that I know a guy who killed himself because he supported them 2 years ago. So, yeah, this has been hilarious.
Now, look, I know that. But the part that's funny is that...
And now we're parading them out and pinning medals on their chests and shit.
We are. Let me say something to you, Mersh. It's not that. We know all that stuff's been happening. But all it would take was like... How did, because when they give these commendations or whatever, it doesn't in any country, in any civilized country, it passes through a couple desks, right? A couple people have to see it, and nobody said, "Hey, real quick."
Nobody has Google.
No, but just think of that. Just real quick. This guy fought in World War II against the Russians. Just that sentence, right? You would go, "Wait a second."
You go, which side? Let me just double check real quick.
Hold on. Against the Russians? And notice something. They didn't even call them the Soviet Union. They called them the Russians.
The Russians. Yeah, we're back to the 80s.
Ovation was given to a 98-year-old veteran allegedly belonging to a Nazi division in World War II. The blunder took place during Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky's
Ukrainian? Did she say Ukrainian?
I was saying Bukranian.
Ukrainian.
The country and address to Canada's House of Commons. Veteran Yaroslav Hunka, quote, stood and appeared to salute when he was recognized by House Speaker
What did
Anthony.
the salute look like? I'm just curious. I'm curious.
You know, it just makes you think of the Roman Empire again.
It's really fucking funny.
This is, but now all I can think about is remember when Dennis and Dee like found that video of their grandfather.
Of the grandfather, yes, it's one of my favorites.
And that's why we gotta stop all these N's and J's.
Rota, who introduced Hunka as a Canadian-Ukrainian war hero.
Well, I mean, okay, we left. Look, that's lying by omission. He is Ukrainian and he fought in a war, and depending on who you ask, he is a hero. So they didn't lie. They just omitted some details.
Hero.
We have here in the chamber today Ukrainian.
Oh my God, they make you dress like that, bro.
Hey, you know
what? This government's
what?
a joke. This government is a joke.
Hey, Virgie, we got any Quaker Oats back there? I'm fucking starving.
I was literally going to say they dress you like the Quaker Oats. Guy's exactly what he looks like.
You got that Mayflower drip.
That Mayflower drip. Yo, what's up, dog? Yo, you coming on the Nina, the Pinto, the Santa Maria.
Yo, this guy's all about manifest destiny, dog.
By the way, my aunt in Queens used to have that chair.
Oh, fuck. My lesbian aunt in Long Island used to have that shirt.
Yeah, but my heterosexual aunt had that chair in Queens, but she had plastic on it.
Mm-hmm. And no one's allowed to sit on it.
Here in the chamber today, Ukrainian Canadian world veteran from the Second World War who
Look at him do the math.
Fought the Ukrainian independence against the Russians.
Wait.
Look.
It's slowly dawning on him. It's slowly dawning.
Oh, no, that was a deep breath.
Yeah, I want you to
look. Wait a minute. Against the Russians.
I want you.
He's not British, French, or American.
Okay, look. I want you to look at his eyebrows. Okay, because his eyebrows is the most telling thing. I want you to look.
This is like the meme where the person's standing in front of all the graphs and charts.
Yeah. Okay, I want you to look at his eyebrows.
Who fought the Ukrainian independence against the Russians.
Right there. Oh boy, wait a minute. We're narrowing this down a lot.
Russians?
Hey, Hey, which one of those two countries did the Canadians fight with?
Wait. He fought the Russians in World War II, and his name's not Steve Rogers.
No, he's not. No, he was not frozen.
Like this isn't, and he's not named Bucky Barnes. This isn't good.
And continues to support the troops today.
Okay, look at the face.
Which troops?
Look at the face.
Dude, honestly, does this just feel like Fred Willard's doing this?
This seems like a joke. I told you this is why I've been laughing so hard. This feels like a fucking joke.
Royce, it is. It doesn't feel like it is. This is all a fucking joke now.
Are these people? Nobody, not one person thought, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just be the guy that goes, hey, real quick, you understand? Well, look, look, I'm a middleman. I'll do what you tell me. But are you sure you want to give a medal to a Nazi? Is that what you sure about that?
This is also the path of most resistance.
Yeah.
Like siding with Ukraine, it's so unnatural. Like we could be siding with a majority white Christian nation with its own identity, who historically speaking, outside of like the Cold War years, we've always historically gotten along with. And we could just agree to stay out of each other's way and both prosper. But instead, we are going with the human trafficking, biolab, money laundering capital of the world. Like who's literally run by Jewish Nazis.
Which honestly is a thing now. That's a thing that there is now.
It's like we want to make the world as funny as possible.
It is very funny right now, though. You have to admit, this is some of the funniest stuff going on. Endgame stuff. Like when they told us about the tribunal, that was always really scary, and it is. But they never told you it was going to be this hilarious, right?
No.
You would have never thought it would be this kind of funny, you know?
World War III is just going to be, you know what? The only way that'll make this better is if, like, when the nukes go off, they also have like a bunch of confetti and like party streamer materials in them.
Let's see here.
Maybe make a clown horn noise when they detonate.
The DeLeo guy says Dolphins play a real team next week. You mean the Bills that lost to the Jets? Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah, honestly, the Bills ain't been,
we'll be all right.
Raining down hot fire either lately. Like, and I've lost money betting on the Bills this year because, like, it's the Bills. I thought it was Josh Allen. I thought this was a no-brainer.
His age of 98.
Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I can make this war funnier. We take all the speakers off of ice cream trucks and we start putting them on our Abrams tanks, and just play the entertainer over them. Do 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 do.
Okay, I don't hate this idea. Honestly, we don't even need to do all that. Hey, Virgie, just go put the entertainer and dub that over footage of like them dropping bombs on injured soldiers.
Cut. Be right back, Chief.
Dude, did you see that?
You
saw the war crime?
I can't react to any of it on Twitter because we're a cat channel now. But I've been seeing it.
Holy shit!
We're just committing war crimes and then posting them on Twitter, and we're like, LOL. Oh fuck, dude.
And then people saying, technically, people defending it. Technically, it can't be a war crime because you can't surrender to a drone. And it's like, well, that's a weird workaround to do a war crime.
Dude, I remember like being pretty bloodthirsty after 9/11, right?
Yeah.
But I don't remember being as bloodthirsty as these pro-Ukrainian people. Like, I still remember even at the height of the war on terror, whenever it would come out that we committed some kind of war crime, I'd go, hey, we probably shouldn't be doing that, right?
We
I hate these people too, but Jesus Christ, maybe not like, maybe not bombing weddings and shit. Like, maybe we should dial it back.
Mm-hmm.
But these pro-Ukrainian people were like, yeah, get him, get that piece of shit. And you're like, they just dropped a bomb on a guy that's leg was already blown off. Like that's a war crime. You're supposed to treat the wounded.
Actively surrendering.
Yes, it's actively waving a white flag, and you're just like, we'll drop a bomb on him.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. HH, brother.
You deserve it.
No, it's a Ukrainian war, so it'd be fight forever. Fight forever.
Yeah, it's quite an ovation.
Man, these guys really love Nazis.
You guys really love that Nazi Waffen SS guy. Meanwhile, if we jokingly clapped for a guy like that, we would lose our entire channel.
Holy fuck. Oh, this is so wonderful. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing that happened.
I like this only because, for one reason, and that's like, okay, you know, and I've said this on Nightwave before. You know, there were times in the past when, you know, you would doubt whether or not you were on the right side of history. Mm-hmm. You know, we all have self-doubt. Sometimes you're like, you know, I don't trust the government. But wait, maybe I'm the bad guy. Who knows?
Yeah.
The powers that be have never made it more clear for you that you're on the right side of history, right? Like the deliberate decisions they've made up to this point. There's no longer any kind of doubt in my mind that I'm on the right side of history. Like you're literally now doing 4-minute standing O's for fucking Waffen SS officers. I think I can get off this boat now.
This shit's funnier than anything Hollywood has written in 15 years. Just this, but naturally, the thing that's happening now.
It hasn't been this funny since Tropic Thunder.
No. Amen, Mersh. I fucking amen to that. It has not. This new world is hilarious. And if you guys can't find, look, we get mad sometimes, we get sad sometimes, we get upset. It's fine. But if you cannot at least find your way to laugh through some of this stuff, I don't know what to tell you. This is hilarious. Look how long this applause goes for.
They're wooing. Royce.
They're wooing a Nazi merch.
Wooing.
I hear them wooing the Nazi merch.
They're Ric Flair wooing at him.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, fuck, this is so nice. So nice.
I mean, he's getting the pop Dolph Ziggler's going to get when he debuts at AEW. It's like he's accepting a Hall of Fame trophy. You know what? I came to Ukraine with 2 bad knees and a dream of killing Jews. And I'm glad that dream came true.
Oh, shit. This is... You shouldn't be applauding this long, though, right?
Yeah, no, but he killed a lot of Jews.
All right, it was a lot of... Fair enough. It was a lot of Jews. Fair enough. Fair enough.
His name is Yaroslav Hunka. He's a Ukrainian hero, a Canadian hero, and we thank him for all his service. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
As you can see in the clip, Rhoda's words received a lengthy applause and lots of waving from the floor, including from Zelenskyy and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
I like whenever Libs of TikTok share something, because then I know exactly how soon Ian Miles Chong's about to steal something. Like, that's how you could tell. No, that's how you tell. That's how you could tell.
Feel it happening.
Malaysian retard.
Yesterday,
gay Malaysian retard. And a dog killer.
A gay Malaysian dog killing retard.
Him to the honoring of Hunka, saying,
but you know what the worst part is, Mersh? The hypocrisy.
Had been a member of the Waffen SS unit, which was comprised of Ukrainians, according to the Washington Post.
It's just like, of all things he could have been. Like, it's not like because they tried this. Remember, they tried this with Trump, and like anybody affiliated with Republicans, they're always like, oh, his great grandfather invested in a tire company, or they was connected to the Nazis in the 30s, and you're like, all right, that's a stretch.
Or they did it with the other pope. They did it with the other pope who was forced to be in Hitler Youth. Like, he didn't have a choice, right?
Oh yeah, the pope that grew up in Bavaria.
Yeah. Remember that? Remember that one? That was a fun one for everybody.
He was like 8.
Yeah.
No, and then with this though, it's like the guy was literally like an officer in the Waffen SS. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, They didn't look at his early life on Wikipedia real quick.
I mean, they didn't see that, like, again, just like that other guy that was reading the thing, even it was dawning on him
like,
as he fought in the height of the World War II against the Russians. Oh, God, that's not an American name. That's not a British guy. Ooh, that's not a French guy either. This is going to get, it's Slavic. This is going to get hairy. Like, anytime a Slav tells you he fought against the Russians,
no. But Ringo's got to tell you, a volunteer fighter in the Waffen SS, which is an extra step, Mersh. It's because you had to go. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
What I'm saying, not only volunteer, but I'm just saying, anyone who fought the Russians east of Germany, let's say,
fair enough. I hear you.
It's probably like once you get into those Slavic regions and you're like, ooh, you fought the Russians, with not a lot of American support. Were you?
What happened?
This was the only other option.
This is so good. This is so good.
Post Heinrich Himmler, who was a leading member of the
I'm sorry, I got to hear that again because I don't know we're going to drop some Himmler stuff.
Member of the Waffen SS unit, which was comprised of Ukrainians, according to the Washington Post. Heinrich Himmler, who was a leading member of the Nazi Party in Germany, formed the Waffen SS. The group was involved with mass shootings, anti-partisan warfare,
shootings. Yeah, were they fucking incels?
Yeah, they were. They were supreme gentlemen.
And guards for Nazi concentration camps.
War never changes, Mersh.
But it's like they're even trying to work in the take our guns thing when they're talking in the context of a war, mass shootings. Yeah, that's a war, stupid fucking
that's
asshole.
Good point.
Warfare and supplying
guards. Name a war that didn't involve mass shootings.
Yeah, that's literally what a war is. It's one big mass shooting.
Now you have me thinking of the Roman Empire again.
Oh, I'm sad.
Partisan warfare and supplying guards for Nazi concentration camps.
Okay.
Wow.
They were the restaurant depot of concentration camp guards.
As far as all these people are concerned, he should be like a hyper Nazi.
Dude, he would. Yes, you're right. He's a Nazi that got all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah. Cue the Sonic Adventures theme.
I'm telling you.
The first level. Fucking
running around at the speed of sound.
I always go to the chorus. Fucking.
That explains how they killed so many people and got rid of them in such a short amount of time.
Oh fuck!
The Chaos Emeralds.
Oh my God, we solved the Holocaust.
Yeah, that's how they cremated 6 million bodies so fast.
Oh fuck! Speaking of the Holocaust, this Ukrainian war has Holocaust us too much.
It turned out it Holocaust us everything.
Yeah, it really did. It really, really did.
Start writing schizo fan theories about how the first Sonic game is an allegory for World War II.
Hey, real quick, and this is something that I just thought of, and I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Someone mentioned the ADL in the chat, so reminded me. Has the ADL come out and condemned this yet?
Nope. I can assure you, based on just me following people on Twitter, a lot of folks have been tagging Jonathan Greenblatt on the ADL.
Why isn't he condemning this? What happened, Jonathan Greenblatt?
Oh, probably because they want a greater Israel.
This is great.
Yeah, remember when Greater Israel was like, supposed to be just like an extended part of Israel, and now it includes Ukraine?
Mm-hmm. I thought Greater Israel was Boca.
Day for what occurred on Friday, writing in a statement.
That's actually Lesser Israel.
Oh, okay.
I recognize
sometimes less is more.
Hi, Les Grossman here. I'll be taking care of you today.
I don't think I've ever. I think I've only. I never used to go to Boca except that I had one Jewish weed dealer for a while.
Yeah,
I really want business cards that say Les Grossman. Sometimes less is more.
Yeah, I love that.
An individual.
I used to have a Jewish weed dealer in Boca, and he was this guy that would. I've told Royce about this guy before. he always had to show you his cool stuff.
Oh God,
It was literally always 20 minutes of him showing you his cool stuff before you.
Did he have cool stuff though?
I hated him.
Did
he had some cool stuff, but it wasn't anything like it was all shit that like it was like, yeah, check this out, bro. Surround sound I had to put in.
Check it out.
Like he had an apartment with an elevator, but it was like on the second floor, and the elevator only took like 4 seconds. Like it was faster to take the stairs, but he insisted on taking the elevator every time. I hated this guy.
Yo, check it out. This Vizio 1080p. It's pretty cool, right?
But by the way, if you own a condo with an elevator that goes right into your condo, which is kind of cool, but it's on the second floor, it's not that impressive.
It's not. Oh my God, you're right. It's not
you're
impressive.
You're only taking the elevator for the experience of like, pretty cool, huh? It's like we could have gotten in here sooner.
You go on the balcony and you go, I could make this jump and not even break my leg. I can make this jump and not break my leg.
Not even sprain my ankle.
Yeah.
In the gallery, I have subsequently become aware of more information which causes.
Well, I believe that Trudeau has said something. Let me look. Now, you're going to love this. Here you go. This is Trudeau.
I'm going to assume. Let me assume before you play this. I'm going to assume that Trudeau just, I don't know, had like 100 working class Canadians rounded up and arrested.
Okay. Remember when he was calling people who didn't want to take the vax Nazis?
Yeah. Remember when the Canadian government decided that honk honk was a euphemism for Hail Hitler?
Yeah, that was really funny. Remember that?
And then they invited a Waffen-SS member and literally said Hail Hitler on the Parliament floor. But you guys, you truckers didn't get your bank accounts back, did you?
Oh fuck!
You still can't have GoFundMe's.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Obviously, it's extremely upsetting that this happened. The speaker has acknowledged his mistake and has apologized. But this is something that is deeply embarrassing to the Parliament of Canada and, by extension, to all Canadians.
No.
And you're just gonna move? No, actually, no, not all Canadians. See, because they don't have a. See, we've learned watching your government the last 5 years that they don't get a say in fucking anything.
They don't.
That's like saying this Ukraine war is an embarrassment for all American citizens. Most of us don't want to be there.
That's a good point. We're guys, we don't want this either. You know, you want to go like, look, guys, we don't want this.
Yeah. You guys constantly fuck up, and then constantly every time you fuck up, you go, hey, look, we've all made mistakes. Okay. We're all embarrassed here. Like, I'm not the one who got drunk and took a shit in the fish tank in front of everybody at the Christmas party. That's on you. Don't say, hey, you know what? On behalf of all of us, I'm very embarrassed. Like,
yeah,
I didn't do anything. I behaved the whole time.
Those were angelfish. They cost this guy a lot of money. They ate the poop. They ate the poop and died. What are you eating?
I think particularly of Jewish MPs and all members of the Jewish community across the country who are celebrating commemorating Yom Kippur today.
That's right, guys. All our Jewish members of parliament, which make up 30% of our parliament, despite only being 2% of our population. But don't start thinking about that.
I think it's going to be really important that all of us push back against Russian propaganda, Russian disinformation, and continue our.
What does this have to do with the Russian propaganda or disinformation? You did this. This was not a disinformation campaign.
If anybody was misinformed, it was you, sir.
What did you send me, Virgie?
Oh, I did the thing. It said check your DMs.
Okay.
It took me a second, but I did the thing.
No. Oh no. By the way, I like that he did an 8-bit version because now it feels like I'm playing a video game. Right? Doesn't it just feel like you're playing an old shitty game?
I made that on the fly.
Somebody in the chat said, Trudeau, they're not going to hate Nazis now. You had a standing ovation.
You know what I like about this 8-bit version too is that they didn't make this to the right beat, so it's slower and it's sadder.
I literally made it. I made it.
Oh, okay, it's slower and sadder than the original version, too, which actually makes it funnier.
I love that
Thank you.
I love that you just titled it "Entertain."
Are you not entertained?
Thank you for noticing, Mersh.
It is funnier when it's just slow, like we're all clown pilled but going through the motions sadly.
That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what that's great, Fergie. Thank you.
You know what? I think I've chosen the song I'm gonna, because now that I'm learning my Wise stuff and like I'm even hooking speakers.
Do you want it? I can send you the wave right now.
Yeah, I want it. Just now I know. Well, no, because I'm gonna use the original because I don't have to worry about copyright. This is gonna be the song that plays now when somebody's trapped in my home and I'm hunting them.
So you remember that chick that you just mentioned that said that honk honk meant Hail Hitler?
Yeah.
Want to see what she has to say about this?
Oh, was this her? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to please ask all colleagues, particularly those in the Conservative Party of Canada, to make sure that we do not politicize this issue.
Of what? I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, the Nazi guy? Is this what she's specifically talking about?
She's talking about the Nazi guy. That's specifically.
Guys, let's not make what I did a thing.
Okay,
right?
let's not make a whole thing out of the fact that we gave a 1 minute and hoot and holler and standing ovation for a Nazi.
Ma'am, may I ask that if, let's say, a member of the Conservative Party had made a misstep like this and brought a literal ex-member of the Waffen-SS in, and they had a standing O, may I ask, would you extend the same courtesy of not politicizing this?
I don't think.
Could you imagine if Trump had an ex-Waffen-SS guy when he was president?
Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
A great war hero, folks, fought for his country. We love people that fight for their country. Unlike that coward John McCain.
Oh, fuck.
This issue, I don't think it helps anybody. I think we need to make sure that we move forward, recognize.
Yeah, you sound like every woman who's ever cheated, like in a relationship. Right? Look, okay, we made mistakes, but I think we need to move on and not dwell on it. It's like you did this last night.
That was you.
You know what I mean?
You did that.
You just did this. Your lipstick gets still smeared, and you're already talking about, hey, let's not dwell on the past.
And stand in solidarity together to reiterate our commitment to Jewish Canadians.
Yeah.
What?
Let's not focus on your mistakes. Come breath. All right. Yeah.
But also to Ukrainian Canadians.
Wow. Sounds like somebody that would tweet out honk honk would say. Huh?
Seriously.
People who are fighting
Nazi.
for freedom.
I am really sick of these fucking Nazis in Canada, dude. I'm supposed to fucking giving them standing ovations, dude. This is disgusting. Honestly, this is disgusting.